Hello, rail fans, and welcome to French Fried Trains. It's October 2nd, 2023, and I was finally able to get a bit of rail fanning done as I had an appointment, which was just around the corner from the train tracks, so I hung out there a little bit early. Soon after we arrived to a green signal, the first train showed up. Southbound CSX auto racks, right after sunrise, led by a pair of Jeebos going elephant style. And here we see an old Conrail auto rack. And some Halloween pumpkin themed graffiti on this one. And here you can just barely make out the morning moon above the train. And after about 8.5 minutes, the tail end of the train comes by, brought up by a rusty old Southern Pacific auto rack here. After that, the next thing that would arrive would not be a train, but this Sperry rail truck showed up. And despite waiting another hour and knowing another train was coming, I wasn't able to stay and wait for it as I had to get to my appointment. The next time I was able to get out rail fanning wouldn't be for another couple weeks, so it's now Saturday, October 14th. And after waiting about an hour in the morning, the first train would arrive. Check that out, an AC44 CW leads, followed by an old SD40-2, which had its rear number boards blacked out for some reason. A southbound manifest going by on track number 2. This flatbed has a return to shop for repair bad order sticker on it. And some interesting graffiti on this one. And even more on this boxcar here. And a bright yellow Union Pacific boxcar here. And now a beat up old Conrail boxcar. After this, I waited around another hour and a half with nothing coming, and I was about to go home, but I decided to check heritage units first. And good thing I did. There was a report of a good train heading my way, which by my calculation was only a few minutes out, and I was right. Check that out, CSX 911, the spirit of our first responders locomotive, leads this southbound auto rack train. A great catch. I've caught that one time before, but it was in a contest and not leading, so this was awesome. In here we see an auto rack marked up for CPKC, This is the first piece of equipment I've seen with CPKC on it since the merger happened. And an old Grand Trunk auto rack brings up the rear here. I was going to head home after this, but I decided to give it just a little bit more time, and my effort was worth it, as about 20 minutes later, I heard a train horn in the distance. A northbound this time, led by an ES40 DC and an AC44 CW. And a Procore cylindrical covered hopper. Haven't seen one of those in a while. And check out how clean this TTX boxcar is. It's rare to see them without the graffiti. I'm sure that won't last long. And soon enough, the tail end of the train passes by. And after that, it had been about 4 hours, so I was ready to go home. So that's all for this episode of French Fried Trains. Thanks for watching on this Railfan adventure with us. And everyone, have a great week, and stay safe out there.